Hello, in this video lecture we'll try to understand what reactivity series is and what are displacement reactions. Now here let us look at this particular chart, the one that we have here, and this is the reactivity series of different elements. Now the element onto the top is potassium, followed by sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, and so on and so forth. The reactivity series is basically an arrangement of elements on the basis of their reactivities. The most reactive elements are placed on the top, the least reactive are placed at the bottom. So for example, potassium is the most reactive element and sodium is less reactive than potassium but more reactive than all the other elements present here. Now let us take another example. Look at the position of hydrogen here. Now the position of hydrogen in the reactivity series tells us that hydrogen is more reactive than platinum, gold, silver and copper, but hydrogen is less reactive than all the other elements above it. Right? So I hope you've understood what reactivity series is. It is a reactivity series is the arrangement of, let me write it here, arrangement of elements based on their reactivity, right? Most reactive on the top, least reactive at the bottom. Now I want you people to remember the reaction that we did in our last class, which was the reaction between metals and acids. So we can explain why certain metals react with certain acids and why some metals do not react with acids. So let us have a look here. Now let us take for example sodium. Now sodium, when it is added to hydrochloric acid, we get a metal salt, sodium chloride, and we also get hydrogen gas. Plus certainly we also get, there is also a liberation of some heat, right? Now using the reactivity series we'll try to explain why this happens. Now always remember that metals, all kinds of metals form positive ions. They will always form positive ions. Also what you must remember is acids are made up of two types of ions, positively charged ions and negatively charged ions. So in this case the positively charged ion present in hydrochloric acid is hydrogen and the negatively charged ion is chloride. It is this opposite charge on the two ions that keep them together, or technically speaking bonds them together. So hydrogen is basically bonded to chlorine in hydrochloric acid, or we also call it hydrogen chloride, right? Now let us see what happens when we add sodium to hydrochloric acid. Now certainly hydrochloric acid also in the last session we studied that acids, when they are added to water, I'm writing dilute here. What does it mean? Dilute means added, when an acid is added into water, it becomes dilute. It has fewer number of the hydrochloric acid or hydrogen ions or chloride ions, right? So now let's write dilute here. Now when sodium is added to dilute hydrochloric acid, what happens is this: hydrochloric acid is found in the form of hydrogen and chloride ions in water because they dissociate, they separate out when added to water. And when sodium is added to hydrochloric acid, it forms sodium positively charged ion. Now let us look into the reactivity series. What is the position of sodium? So sodium lies right out here on the top and hydrogen is somewhere close to the bottom. So what does this tell us? That sodium is much more stronger or reactive or powerful than hydrogen. So what happens here is that sodium kicks out hydrogen from this place. It kicks it out, and the kicking out is called displaced. So hydrogen gets displaced and sodium takes the place of hydrogen and bonds with chlorine. right? And what we get is sodium chloride. And now this hydrogen is left out alone. The hydrogen ion is left out alone. So what is happening in this entire reaction? There are like millions and quintillions of sodium ions, sodium metal atoms, and millions and quintillions of these hydrochloric acid molecules. Now what happens? Somewhere in the solution, another such reaction is taking place where another sodium is reacting with another molecule of hydrochloric acid, and that sodium also displaces or kicks out the hydrogen atom and combines with the sodium chloride and forms one more sodium chloride molecule, right? So from this second reaction also we have got one hydrogen ion, and here also we have got one hydrogen ion. Now what happens is both of these hydrogen ions, they combine together and they form hydrogen gas, right? And what do we have? We also have two molecules of sodium chloride, right? I hope you've understood why sodium reacts with hydrochloric acid, why sodium reacts with hydrochloric acid. Now let us look at another example. Let us look at a particular element. Let us say gold. Can gold react with hydrochloric acid? Now in the last session we studied that gold, the symbol for gold is Au. When gold is added to hydrochloric acid, will some reaction take place? So let us say this is also dilute. So when dilute hydrochloric acid means we have hydrogen positive ions and chloride negative ions in the solution. Now gold, even though it's a metal, but let us have a look at the reactivity series here, and gold is less reactive than hydrogen, and this means that gold is not as powerful as hydrogen. So what happens, even if gold is added to hydrochloric acid, gold cannot displace, gold fails to displace hydrogen from hydrogen chloride, and that's why it cannot form a bond with chloride ion, and that's why this reaction does not occur. Right. Now I hope you've understood what is a displacement reaction. Now let us try to define displacement reaction. Displacement reaction, let us define it right here on the third board. A displacement reaction is a reaction in which a more reactive element let me just write element displaces, this is a very important word, displaces or removes. A displacement reaction is a reaction in which a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element, I'll just write EL for element, a less reactive element from its compound. Right, so let us just revise, look at this definition. Now a displacement reaction is a reaction in which a more reactive element, here the more reactive element is sodium, displaces a less reactive element, hydrogen is less reactive compared to sodium, you see here, from its compound, hydrogen from its compound. I hope this is clear to you. What is reactivity series? An arrangement of different elements based on their reactivity is called reactivity series. And a displacement reaction, I hope you understood that, is a reaction in which a more reactive element, any element that is more reactive than the other, displaces the other or the less reactive element from its compound.